something right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 25 on second down, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Yup. Watch twist. Shot.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson, escaping the pressure right. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from the 20 as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my day.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 51 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. 30, past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Tucker now for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Ravens 21, Ravens 7.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light red.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
In your face. Check safety, check safety. Mike 48, Mike 48. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Deuce.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. Jackson steps away to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It's a safety blitz and a sack for Earl Thomas.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing is Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they forced another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Jackson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Check, crunch, crunch. 81. 6 guys. Check up. 36.
After the interception, here's Jackson. His throw incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that'll bring up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I got him. He's mine. Hey, watch it.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. He can run for it, and he will. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Watch it.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Big hit. That's a gain of 8. Brings us
and down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Justice Hill in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, hold on. Check 48, the mic. You remember me? You remember me? Hey. Back, back, back.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Judon gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards. Here's Sam Cook now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. With it is Brown. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. From the 38, Jackson. Flush to his right. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Hill, the intended receiver once again, and it's 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Hey, alert 48. Hey, we gonna make the 48 right now. Let's go. Push him back. Push him back. Bang, bang. Bang, Bang, bang. Mike, 48. Mike. High seven. Better bring it.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
And the Raven first down.
Okay, 48 Mike. That's it. You ain't got nothing. Check 48's the mic. Check, yo, the mic.
Jackson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Check 24. Watch 24. 61. Match box. Mike, the 48 right now. Let's go. I'm coming. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Get him on. Rest. Go. Mike,
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Jackson now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, tried to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
Check, 48's the mic. All right.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring out past the 20-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
29 is the mic. Mic 29. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Jackson going to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught inside the 25. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, it's Ingram, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 43.
Now Jackson on first down. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mike 48, Mike 48. I'm coming for you. You Mike.
Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Drop deep, 48's the mic.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Trying to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Alert flare, alert flare. Get him up. Mike 48. Nice, sweetheart.
Throwing now is Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he...